How's it going, everyone? And welcome back here to the MLG Championships. The Bravo Stream Golden Boy alongside Wisdom one more time. And we actually have a great matchup here. It's going to be actually my boys over on High Society going up against my friends on Conquer. So it's like I have friends on friends. It's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
we have the Nifty versus Nifty, the clash of the Nifties.
Yeah, so in case you guys don't know, there's a Nifty on High Society. The original Nifty, by the way, because he's been around. He's a goat. He's been around for quite some time. And then on the other side, you have the new Nifty.
The Prodigy.
The Prodigy Nifty. So, you know, the struggle's real right now. It's the battle of the Nifties. Who's going to come out on top? So let's go ahead actually and talk to you. Let's go and go to my boy Nifty. He actually made himself, he calls himself Bruce now because he opted to drift away from the Nifty name, but he's still fighting for it. His thing is HS Bruce OG Nifty. I respect the hustle. All right, so let's go ahead and hop on board with him. It's going to be domination on Sovereign between these two teams, Wisdom. Anything that you're expecting out of the gate between these two squads?
Conquer, we saw them do well in Anaheim. They are a fairly new team. High Society, I'd like to see them bring some of those Halo tactics, maybe mess up Conquer a little bit, but Conquer is going to be a lot of slaying, I think. Yeah,
for sure. And Prophet, or he's going to be the last man standing here, finding one player, able to connect with that one. As B is going to go over to Conquer. Look for example, by the way, from Conquer to really do some work, and as well as Nifty too from Conquer. So we'll go ahead, give some love in a little bit. Chance is another great player as well, has been around the community for quite some time, and this could be the team for him, but we'll see. Both teams are in the losers bracket though, so winner stays, loser goes, of course. And right now it seems as if we do have a flank going on, and it seems as if Conquer is going to be able to secure C handedly. But now let's see if High Society can begin to make some moves and make their way over to B.
We do see Ego sitting over that B box side. He is going to have one player to his left, and that's actually going to be who is that took out? I don't know. It's been a long day, guys. It's
been a long day, and it's okay. I mean, you know, when it really boils down to it, we're here and we're having a great time. So. It seems like one of the guys over on High Society had not changed his name just yet, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and give some love now to Prophet from High Society. He's going to go ahead and find actually someone over there. He's going to get encounter him. So jumping over to the other side to Conquer now as we go and give some love to the young one, young Nifty. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Able to take out two there. That's going to be Chance, and he followed up with another one before that. Shots exchanged right through that. Right through that. From the computer side, excuse me, and jumping over to Conquer next. Let's see, 6-3 right now, so he's leading the charge here for this team, and the score is not really reflecting on that. It is only going to be a 3-point lead for Conquer.
It is early in the match. We still do have a second side, so lots of time to see some more high scoring. Now I'm just going to stay on board. Let's go on board with someone on the High Society side. Didn't change their name because they're still showing Hazard Eyes from our last match, so we'll find out who that is and get that back to you guys. In the meantime, let's go on board with Chance here. So, let's actually go on board with Next.
You know, we're just jumping around.
Yeah, we're just jumping everywhere.
Because people are dying. The caster curse is real. Nifty trying to stay alive here. It could be a player around the corner. But, you know, in talking about Nifty, you're pretty familiar with him. I know that he's talked to you quite a bit. And he's a good kid. He's a good kid, very talented player. I guess what is the thing about Nifty that kind of just, you know, thrills you as a commentator, right now to see, you know, him out here competing? What is something about him that you think really sets him apart from a lot of the other younger up-and-coming players in the scene?
I think it's the fact that he's so dedicated to what we call the grind. He's out there playing every day. He's just started streaming, so he's streaming every day, and he's genuinely just a good kid. Right?
Yeah.
You talk to him, he's every once in a while he'll make a joke, but he's a pretty down-to-earth kid, and he's just looking for his chance like everyone else.
Yeah, and I think that he, out of most players that have been, you know, most of the younger players, you know, for example, Felonies is a name that comes to my mind really quick. He was one of the youngest top players, one of the youngest pro players, and you know, this time around, Nifty definitely, you know, is. I don't know if either takes the title for youngest, but I can say for the most part that he has really just shown and blossomed that, you know what, man, it's just you need that breakout opportunity, and you need to surround yourself with that talent. Ooh, and a 3-cap going on right now for Conquer, too. High Society can't seem to react.
Yeah, there is going to be one High Society player that rotated over to A. That was the OG Nifty. But Next, good read on his part, able to take him out. And we do see High Society going back to that C flag cap.
Yeah, so they need a home flag here, so that's a good read from them. I mean, obviously, it's something that needed to be done. We have about a minute left on the clock here, 73-53. It is going to be a 20-point lead here for Conquer. as they are just coming up big right now. Let's see here is looking at Nex. Nex is a player that he's always been a great early adopter. You know, I talked a lot this weekend about Fears. I talked a lot about Saint as well from Soar. But Nex is also a player that just picks up a game very, very quickly and can adapt nicely.
Yeah, and actually on the other side here, we see High Society taking that B flag. So High Society able to take 2 flags back. But like you mentioned, Nex wasn't as much of a factor in Black Ops 2, but he's looking to make it big in Ghost again, make that comeback. He's really known for his S&D play, so I'm excited to see what he brings to the next map, but he's been doing quite good in this domination map so far.
And something to point out here, by the way, they got 3 caps, so that flag is going to be neutralized. It's going to be 2 points going to them. We got about 10 seconds left on the clock at this time, and it seems like it is going to be an 11-point lead here between these two teams as High Society does manage to come back into this one ever so slightly. 9-point lead between these two teams. Pretty surprising, if I don't say so myself. And let's see, taking a look here at the final kill cam, you have Nex with that MTAR X. He's going to find one player right over by the under balcony and shut him down. So, you know, looking at scoreboard, Nifty 17-11, Nex 14-11. Great performance out of them. On the other side, the OG Nifty and Prophet really standing out for their team. But yeah, now we're going to be moving on to that next side. I don't know what to expect out of them.
I think we're going to see Conquer try and go for a couple more 3 caps. Try and build an early lead. High Society, they were trying to go for some of the flanks. There were a couple points where Chance, they had when they capped that C flag after the 3 cap, and Chance tried to flank around and go for the A flag cap. Wasn't quite sneaky enough, so I'd like to see him actually go for that flank, maybe throw Conquer off a little bit, but Conquer looked quite strong early in that first half.
Yeah, so we're going to see how this works out for them. I mean, obviously, you know, Conquer, like you said, they look strong, but at the end of that game, High Society, if they would have had a little bit more time, they could have very well overtaken them. I mean, we're talking about a differential of about 9 points. That is easily doable, you know, especially on Sovereign. If you're able to get that 2 cap and you can hold them off at the start of the game, I mean, all High Society needs at this point is just a successful breakout, get a 2 cap, hold that for maybe about a minute or so, and they're in easy street. They pretty much caught up on this game, and they're good to go.
Yeah, and that's what we saw, right? Conquer had that 3 cap. High Society capped that C flag, then went around and were able to get that B flag. So that 2 cap, and it's what we talked about before, right? If you get that 2 cap, it builds a nice lead. Obviously, you're not racking up points as fast as you could, but it gets you back in the game.
Yeah, and, you know, go for that 2 cap, go for the neutralization on the enemy's home flag. I think that's something that needs to be said numerous times here. And we'll, you know, who knows? I mean, that could very well be the approach here that High Society is going to take, sending 2 players over to B right now. And actually, Bruce is going to be charging down at the bottom here by B, and he might find 1 player, so that's going to be great. Being able to open that up, he's going for that full flank, finding another one as well. Oh, he does not win the gun battle. That is going to be unfortunate, but a great breakout play out of the OG Nifty there. Unfortunately, just you know, could not follow it through with that second kill.
It's unfortunate to see. We're actually going to see, it looks like, let's go on board with Prophet here. Prophet just going to be pushing as we get him taken out. The Codcaster curse. Let's go back on board with the OG Nifty. OG Nifty just going to be taking that B flag. He is about to encounter 1 player in front of him, and that's going to be the new Nifty. Takes out the new Nifty, just going to reload his gun as they try and cap this flag. There are going to be 2 players coming up in front of them. Takes out 1, great kill, and unfortunately OG Nifty in the process gets taken out.
All right, well, let's see here as one of the boys from High Society is going to continue to push on forward and not able to get anything out of that one. Jumping back over here to Nifty as he's 5-2 here. Definitely playing great, holding it down for his team. Able to pick up 1 kill, 6-2 here. Shots exchange. He's going to actually drop back around, finding another player with that MTAR. Nice, solid shot from him. And now making a prowl, going over to B. But there is going to be pressure behind Nifty. He needs to be careful as he is going to be encountered. He is going to get taken out. Chance, though, with the stop as he's going to continue to push on forward up top that ladder, but nothing will come of that. And it seems like High Society, you know, for all it's worth, they were able to just come out strong at the beginning, but right now they're currently going to be down by about 9 points here. It's going to put them 18 points in total, and it's not the position that High Society wanted to be in. They needed to be able to control the 2, and now they're getting contested at A as well, so that just shows you, like, the map control is definitely in the favor of Conquer. But Bruce manages to make his way around to the other side. It seems like he's going to go in Cap C.
He is able to get that C flag. He is going to have 1 player in front of him, though, and that's going to be Example that takes him out. So Example going for that C flag, And that's going to be, who is that that's going to be on this flag? It's still Example. They are about to take this flag, and they are spawning on C side now. So the High Society group able to capture A back. So they do still have that 2 flag advantage, but with 2.5 minutes left, you have to be aware of that lead.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and give some love on the Conquer side here as we're about to hit the halfway point in this matchup. Jumping over to Nifty. He's going to be charging his way over to A. 3 cap, by the way. Pretty surprising here as they're only going to be 1 point away from being able to overtake them. And it seems as if they are going to be able to get that split cap on C and A. That's great stuff for them. Nifty able to get that pickup there. One of the members of High Society, but right away, HS answers back. They're able to do something about that one. Jumping over to Ego here. You know, hadn't really talked much about Ego. He's actually that player that knows how to foster talent, knows how to really take players and turn them into champions. A lot of people that have gone under the tutelage of Ego have really shined in the competitive scene. And, you know, I'm really glad to see him, you know, taking that initiative to work with guys like Nifty as Ego goes and captures C right now. It seems like they are going to be losing B. But this matchup has gotten uncomfortably close here, as it's actually going to be 8-point lead in this matchup for High Society. I think with that, they managed to overtake. It is going to be all tied up here.
And we actually see it's still going to be all tied up with a minute and a half left. Conquer needs to start holding these flags. And we actually see 3 High Society members pushing into B. One of those is going to start pushing over to C, and that's going to be OG Nifty that's pushing into the C flag as he goes to cap it, and they're about to try and go for a 3 cap.
Yeah, you know what though? They do manage to hold down B, and it seems like there was a neutralization on B. Next is going to get that A cap. He might get taken out here if he's not weary, because there is going to be a player from High Society that will be creeping around the corner, able to take him out. That was going to be Profit. To go ahead and hop on board with him. He's going to smoke himself out here inside of the A cap. His teammate getting C. We could see a trip cap here, and if they manage to do that, that will give them an opportunity to really run away with this game, as it is going to be an 8-point lead here for High Society, as Conquer is going to be playing with their backs against the wall. We had about 40 seconds left on the clock here, Wisdom. I mean, High Society could realistically take this one.
High Society, if they can hold 2 flags here for the next 30 seconds, then they'll be solid. Conquer need to make a move now because they don't have much time left, and it takes way too long to cap that flag.
Currently, as it stands, High Society does have the lead with 10 points, and they might be able to do this. They do secure B, as Ego's going to creep around the corner. He's going to go for this contestment here, and it's only going to be mere seconds that they're able to hold on to, latch on for dear life, and he does not. They do manage to cap it, and it's going to be 10 points here between these two teams. They do manage to make it happen. Can they do it? And the time dwindles down, and that's it, 66 to 75. So we have 75 here for High Society, 66 on the other side. And I think High Society just won by 1 point.
66-84, that should be a tie, actually. That's a tie.
Is that really a tie?
84-66.
What?
That gives you 150 and 150.
What?
That's a tie.
Oh my goodness.
I count a tie. We just had our first
We just
tie
had our
on
first
the stream.
tie. Yes! All right. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go to a brief commercial break, find out what in the goodness is going on. When we come back, we're going to have some more High Society versus Conquer. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And so we got some news. So it was a tie. It was 150 to 150, and that was ridiculous. But even more ridiculous now, it's first to 50. Whoever gets 50 points first is going to take this game.
Yes.
So no, we're not replaying both sides. It's just first to 50. Insane. I can't even. I mean, welcome to the jam. That's all I got.
At least our math was right.
Yeah, well, no, your math was right.
Oh, okay.
My math, if it went off of me, you know, I probably
Conquer
would
would have won by like 100 points.
My brain was sizzling. It was hot, and it was hurting. Wow, what a game! That's awesome. That was awesome. That was great to see. First to 50. I mean, if I'm a betting man and looking at both sides of the table here, I feel like High Society is feeling a little bit better. I think they might be able to take this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Conquer, Nifty actually seemed pretty cheerful. On the other side, Conquer Nifty seemed pretty happy. So they weren't angry by any means, but I think, High Society, they got to be feeling great right now.
I mean, the fact that they were down a few points at the end of the first half. I believe
they were down 9 points.
Yeah, came back. It was a close battle. They were up a couple points at the end, but
yeah.
I mean, for them, I think they'd rather take the tie and have a second chance to come back and get that W instead of just taking the loss and going to S&D and forcing a third map.
Yeah, well, we're going to see right now. First to 50, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to go ahead and hop on board with High Society as soon as we get the opportunity to do so. Let's come back over here, Will, because they weren't ready yet. Pressure's on, both teams, feeling it. They're sweating in their knickers, as my good friend Benson likes to say. I can't believe we had a tie. That is ridiculous.
I think we were talking to the ref, and that was our first tie, because even we didn't know what the rules were for a tie on domination.
Revan, come here. We had a tie. Revan, we had a tie.
Hey, it's Revan.
We had a tie in domination.
Okay, do you know what you're doing?
No.
We just found out.
Dummy, I know.
We were excited. We wanted you to share in our hype.
Can you believe this guy?
Oh.
Can you believe him? This is why John Bobble is beautiful.
You know it's Bobble, right?
You are a gorgeous person.
No, you're Bobble. You've never been Bobble to me.
It's Bobble, actually.
It's Bobble.
Oh.
It's always Bobble. Bobblehead. Keanu Reeves.
Golden Boy is racist.
Keanu Reeves looking dude. All right, so I hope 47 Ronin's great for you, buddy. So he's going to continue to hold ball.
Thank you. I went through a hard time.
Yeah, no, it's good. So we're waiting on the match to begin here in just a second. I don't know what the delay is. I am a little bit sweaty after that last one. That was
it was pretty intense. We've got the adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, listen, that was nuts. That was a great game. I gotta give credit to High Society there, keeping their composure at the last second. That is something that you really don't get to see all the time. Very awesome game. But I don't know. Revan apparently is massaging our director back here, Will.
Will has had a very long day, and we really shout out to Will. If you guys don't follow him, it's at MLG SIREPH. This guy is awesome. He's been running the Bravo stream solo.
He's all right. He's an okay
He's not
dude.
liking the fact that I gave him a shout out.
He's going to change my lower third to silver dude. Don't do it. Silver girl. Oh, goodness gracious. So, all right, Wisdom. I think High Society could very well take this one. Who do you think?
I'm going to have to go with the Prodigy.
Okay.
And Eagle Squad.
Eagle Squad. Conquer. You think you're going to come out big here?
Yep.
All right. I respect
Ego
that.
and his band of merry countrymen.
Merry countrymen.
Merry countrymen.
Well, Ego does look like he just came out of the wilderness. So
yeah, if you guys haven't seen Ego's beard yet, okay, I'm Canadian, so hockey players during November, in case you guys don't do November, you grow a beard.
We do November.
Yeah.
Oh, we do November for mustaches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then there's no shave November for just like, standard tomfoolery.
Yeah. Canadian hockey players in Canada like to grow giant facial hair and they do some crazy stuff. Ego's beard rivals most hockey players.
Oh, his beard is magical.
His beard, you could probably hide things. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over at his beard and he's like, "Hey, where's my phone?"
Yeah,
it's
right.
My beard.
Pull it outside. Oh, what's that buzzing? Oh,
yeah.
It's just my phone that's been in my beard for the last 5 days. Yeah, I was talking about Flamesword as well. It's actually on the stage right now in the Alpha stream. There's definitely a great matchup going on right now between KG Adversity and Optic Gaming. Flamesword also has a beautiful beard.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Columbus, but this is Beard City. This has been Beard City, and it's been awesome.
Pretty cold here. So for the guys, growing the facial hair, I guess, keeps the face warm.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for the Randy Orton. I'm a big WWE fan. Randy Orton has this thing. I'm kidding. It's not actually the Randy Orton. It just really fits my face very well. I'm trying to be beautiful.
You're a beautiful person.
You're a beautiful person, bro.
No, you're the beautiful person.
You're beautiful. This is getting weird. Okay, I'm married, by the way. Just FYI. Hi, Cynthia. She's actually watching, by the way. just
Hello,
want to.
Mrs. Golden Boy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm
She's,
sure that you probably keep him in line because he needs.
She's very cruel, very cruel person.
No,
you know?
I'm sure she's a very lovely person.
Cracks the whip over the back from time to time. It's a brutal thing.
She wears the pants in the relationship.
We both wear pants, you know,
Right.
but she more
She
so
wears
than
the
I.
metaphorical pants.
She wears the metaphorical.
Yes.
You're killing it right now. Like the roasting that I'm feeling, it like I'm sweating so much because of how much I'm getting roasted right now. It's insane. All right, I don't know what's going on with this game here, Will. We're going to go ahead and hop into a brief commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have the continuation. Who is going to take game one between High Society and Concord? We'll find out after this.